Did you know that to sell 100 phone cases in a month, you only need to average between 3 and 4 sales a day? I was doing some research on Etsy into phone cases and noticed there are a bunch averaging more than 100 sales a month, which inspired me to want to create my own phone cases. And I was really liking this 3D inspired art style that definitely looks like it's leveraging AI. So in this video, I want to show you how we can go and design our own phone cases using Kittl's new AI image generator V2, which is going to blow your socks off. First, I'm going to show you one of my favorite phone cases that I was able to create, and I'll show you the inspiration for that phone case. Then I think we should go and kind of play around with it with some prompts together, especially the text. It's able to add text to images created by AI. So let's get to it. So to recap how I got started, I jumped on over to Etsy and just typed in iPhone 15 case. So from here, I'm just going to give it a quick scroll and get some inspiration in terms of design. And beyond that, I can also use the Everbee Chrome extension, which is what you see on the left-hand side. I can click Product Analytics, and here it loads up a data table behind me that shows me important metrics for informing my decisions about like what niche to sell, what design styles to pursue, by showing me things like how many sales have these listings made in the past month, how much revenue have they brought in, and what are the total sales? What are the reviews? How old is the listing, etc. You can even export this stuff. Now, by the way, the sales in January are typically lower because most people got their gifts and new phone cases in December, as you would expect. But anyways, let's take a peek at some of these. So the #1 bestseller is a custom dog phone case. It has sold 567 in the last month. After that, it's a custom embossed phone case. After that, it's a see-through kind of flower phone case, says pressed flowers. I wonder if that's just a design, probably just a design. So a lot of custom stuff. If we go and look for more of the POD stuff, here's a 3D flower design sold 57 times in the last month. The one after that looks like POD. It sold 55 times with like a weird kind of black and white style design. After that, looks like more of a sketched, hand-drawn kind of subtle design of flowers. So it seems like flowers are pretty popular. 55 sales in the last month. Continue to scroll, another flower case. Here's one with a frog design, and here's a really cool one. So we've got the Japanese inspired, looks like they're advertising multiple phone cases in their primary thumbnail, implying that there's going to be multiple designs that we can check out in that listing. And beneath that, more kind of 3D metallic flowers. But anyways, this listing is really the one that was inspiring me to want to use Kittl AI to see if I can create something similar. I also wanted to show you guys that even if you went directly to this listing, you know that there is an analyze listing button here for Everbee. So if you just click that, what it does is it brings up the data for this listing right here, just in one click. It doesn't make you leave the page. You can see that this did about 33 sales in the last month for $829 in revenue on about 25,000. Well, that's lifetime views, but that's only been around for the last 4 months. Pretty good, and 150 sales in total. So you can get the conversion rate as well. All those things can help inform your decision-making process with regards to like what niche to go into, what design style, etc. So these are what I used for inspiration when I was using the Kittl AI V2. I used the one on the right-hand side there with the pagoda. I had to Google the name of those towers that you find in Japan, as well as the cherry blossoms. I recognize those, obviously. So I jumped on over to Kittl AI. You can see here the prompt that I used to generate this right here was old Japanese landscape art in 3D style. I gave it the primary colors. I said primary colors, white, black, pink, comma, pagoda tower, and cherry blossom trees with sun on the horizon. It gave me this. Now, it was a little bit muted in terms of the color tones, and I wasn't completely happy with how it turned out. Like, I feel like it may look great in real life, but when I'm trying to sell on Etsy, I need it to pop off the screen when they see it in search results. So here is my second attempt. I updated my prompt and I actually provided the hex codes when I said, you know, primary colors, white, black, and pink. I gave it hex codes in the prompt and tried to, you know, liven up the color scheme just a bit. But I thought, you know, maybe we can still do a little bit better. So here we go. I did a third attempt. All right. Old Japanese landscape art in 3D style, primary colors, white, black, pink, gave the hex codes, pagoda tower with cherry blossom trees. And I can't see the full prompt there, but I know I said something about 3D waves in the foreground leading up to the sky, you know, containing the sun on the horizon. I really like the style that it generated this image in. It really has that like old, worn, like rustic feel to it. It's got some 3D texturing in there, and I was really proud of it. So I went and I pulled that over into Printful and got it mocked up on a phone case, which you can see here over my shoulder. And when I put it side by side with the original phone case that inspired me to jump into Kittl AI V2 and just go for it, I mean, it did a pretty darn good job. Now, again, I'm not trying to like steal anybody's designs or copy them. I'm trying to put my own original spin on it, and I think we succeeded at doing that. So what do you say we jump on over to Kittl and actually use the AI in real time? I really want to mess around with generating text in an image. So as you just saw, the new Kittl AI V2 can really understand detailed prompts, but I want to see the text in images in action. So I was thinking, why don't we look at some of their templates and actually get like the AI to try to do something similar to what we see in the template. For instance, how about this? I mean, this is not planned, by the way, but this almost seems like a perfect one to try to recreate with the Kittl AI V2. So you can see there's some text in it. It says gym addict, and then it's got the broccoli lifting weights. So over on the left-hand side, I'm going to click I'm going to hover over the stars at the very bottom, and then I'm going to click Kittl AI. Now, up here at the top, you can go ahead and use the prompt for your image. So I'm going to describe what I see. So the prompt I came up with was green themed design containing text across the top, quote, gym addict, with green gradient overlaid on the text, broccoli animated character doing bicep curls underneath the text. And here is what it came up with. So you can see here that it is actually relatively similar, but I'm going to be honest, I think we can do better, so I'm going to give it another shot. All right, guys, now we're talking. Check out this graphic, and I'm going to show you how I did it. By the way, dare I say this graphic might be better than the original. So here's the prompt I used. Cartoon anime kawaii broccoli stalk character wearing high top sneakers doing barbell curls with green gradient text, quote, gym addict above the broccoli stalk, white background with padding surrounding the generated image. So this is what it generated right here, and that is the original behind me. I mean, damn, I think I did pretty darn good. So the last thing I wanted to try is rerunning this prompt in Kittl AI V1 just to show you how far it's come. And how about that? So we have come quite a long way with Kittl AI V2 versus V1. As you can see here, V1 did its best. I'm going to give it a maybe a C for effort. It didn't even attempt the text because that was not supported back then. Obviously, Kittl AI V2 is where it's at. If you guys aren't using Kittl, make sure to use my link in the description to get started and check out the Kittl AI V2, which is significantly better than V1, as you can see right there behind me. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please hit that like button and subscribe on your way out. I appreciate you for watching till the end, and I'll see you guys soon with a new video.